is not for Sunday morning alone. On the beautiful Monday of June 24, 1964 in Kaduna State, the good news of a bouncing baby boy came to the Atuonwa family. Over 6 decades later, that boy is now an impactful award-winning singer, songwriter, author, producer, lecturer, minister, and poet. These days, it's so beautiful to know that he grew up to love reggae music. What a thing also to know that he is now best known for preaching the gospel uniquely using reggae music. What a life. No matter how famous, educated, or old he gets, he still prefers to be perceived and referred to as a boy, hence his patois influence name, Buchi Boy. The music minister hails from Atuonwa in Abia State. He had his early education in Enugu State. In 1988, he started lecturing at the prestigious University of Lagos while studying for his PhD. He is married to Jane Atuonwa. How he transformed from moonlighting between turning textbook pages in lecture halls during the day and turning the table as a DJ at night in a club to becoming a global face of gospel reggae and still managed to exude the youthfulness that characterizes his persona and brand are what we shall explore in the following 10 success secrets you didn't know about Buchi Atuonwa. Now take a seat and say, "It is well with me."
Hello there, it's Success O'Clock.
He miraculously escaped a firing squad. First of all, he wouldn't even be here today had that shot been taken that fateful day. Buchi's story began with a near-death experience that would forever alter his path. At a young age, he found himself part of a group of activists whose confrontation with authority led them to face a firing squad. As the executioners kneeled, ready to fire, Buchi remembers that he called out to a God he didn't know, promising to serve him if his life was spared. In a miraculous twist of fate, he was saved. That divine intervention marked a turning point in Buchi's life, setting him on a journey of faith, music, and purpose. From that day, he vowed to devote his life to God, a promise he has kept, as his music and life now revolve around his faith. The apartheid in South Africa influenced him. Before facing off with the authority, Buchi was heavily involved in black activism. His passion for the movement grew after attending an exhibition on apartheid in South Africa at a reggae club where he listened to Oliver Tambo and officials of the African National Congress discuss the brutal realities of apartheid. This fueled his desire to stand up against oppression, and he immersed himself in the writings of black activists such as Dennis Brutus, Wale Soyinka, and Muta Baruka. Reggae music, which had always been his favorite, became for him a medium of protest and a form of rebellion against social injustice. Little wonder that he became deeply involved with campus confraternities that championed anti-oppression causes. At about this time, he was a DJ at the Floating Booker on Lagos Island, a reggae nightclub that gave him a platform to express these values through music. He was also a lecturer and a student. Switching from the club to the church. Buchi's life took a radical turn when he encountered Pastor Chris Oyakilome in 1992, who eventually led him to Christ, a moment that became a turning point in Buchi's life. From being a DJ at nightclubs, playing reggae music in the heart of Lagos, Buchi's heart was transformed by his new faith. He no longer saw reggae as merely a tool for political activism. It became a vessel for spreading the gospel. His encounter with Pastor Chris redefined his life and mission, and he never looked back. He went on to rhyme the message of the gospel with the rhythm and power of reggae, creating a unique genre that resonates with both believers and non-believers alike. It took 7 years to release his first album. After his spiritual transformation, Buchi didn't rush into the music scene. His journey to releasing his first album, These Days, in 1999 took 7 long years. Wow, those must be days indeed. But when he did release it, the impact was immediate and immense. The album became an instant hit, winning an award in just a few months of his release. Buchi's patience paid off, and the success of the album proved that the combination of his faith, message, and music had found its audience. His music just wasn't about worship. It carried powerful messages that addressed real-life challenges and the struggles of ordinary people. By infusing reggae with the gospel, Buchi had created something fresh and unique in the music industry. While he took time to launch at first, since his liftoff, he has not only stood the test of time, but has proven to be timeless. It is almost impossible to think or talk of Sunday morning and not remember Buchi and his songs. He ministers through music. Buchi is often seen as a gospel artist with a difference, and it's easy to understand why. His background in activism, his experience with reggae music, and his spiritual transformation all come together to create a distinctive voice in the gospel world. While many gospel artists focus solely on praise and worship, Buchi's music goes deeper. He uses his songs to address pressing social issues, government policies, and societal trends, making his music relevant not only to Christians, but to the world at large, whom he works and wills to woo. His storytelling ability, combined with his deep thinking and concern for humanity, have been the hallmark of his music. For Buchi, reggae is more than just a genre. It is a message of hope, love, and social justice. This reggae style of preaching the gospel wasn't always accepted though. On one occasion, he was kicked off the stage by church folks. He was asked to leave the stage publicly in a crusade. But today, thankfully, that is not the story. Whatever it is you are doing that is lawful and helpful to humanity, no matter how much initial rejection you encounter, don't back down and don't give up. Did you also know that Pastor Chris Oyakilome was very pivotal in Sinach's life? Watch her success story by clicking the link in the description or at the end of this video. Building a business that aligns with his faith and value system. For Buchi, Jesus must be honored every day, and in everything that he does, he must see that the Son of God is glorified, whether in making money or making merry. That passion for blending purpose with profit led him to establish Culture Yard, a Christian entertainment hub rooted in his vision of creating a sanctuary for believers. The name, derived from Christian kingdom culture, reflects his commitment to fostering a community where faith, fellowship, and fun coexist. Culture Yard offers a safe and welcoming space for Christians to socialize and enjoy entertainment without the distractions of secular environments. Buchi's vision was to provide a retreat where believers can connect and relax, free from the pressures of worldly influences. By hosting concerts, seminars, and community events, Culture Yard has become a vibrant center for creativity and spiritual growth, reinforcing the harmony between faith and fun. Buchi's innovative approach underscores both his business acumen and his desire to positively impact the Christian community. His fashion flair. Beyond music and business, Buchi is a gifted fashion designer, though he humbly refers to himself as a tailor. His fashion reflects his personality, which is simple yet impactful. For Buchi, style is an extension of character, and his design blends modern aesthetics with cultural heritage. Known for always wearing a cap, he says, "I feel naked without it. It brings me closer to the people I want to reach." Buchi's fashion journey mirrors his music, which is purposeful, expressive, and deeply connected to his values of creativity and self-expression. He is a teacher at heart. Buchi's passion for improving lives extends beyond music and business. He is an educator at heart. With his experience as a university lecturer, he sees the stage as an extension of the classroom, using music to inform and inspire. Who says musicians can't sing about GMOs, government policies, or events that shape lives? Buchi blends entertainment with education, addressing societal issues through his songs. His own transformation from smoking after accepting Christ is a testament to his belief in learning and growth. Buchi also mentors young artists, guiding the next generation and sharing the lessons he's learned. Beyond mentorship, Buchi has also written books to share his knowledge and life lessons, ensuring his impact reaches future generations. For him, teaching is not just about imparting knowledge, but leaving a lasting legacy. He believes impacting lives supersedes all else. For Buchi, success is not about accolades, but the positive impact on others. The Preach the Gospel crooner stresses integrity, perseverance, and authenticity in all endeavors, and encourages young people to follow their passions while staying true to their values. In February 2016, Buchi donated 5 million naira to charity and launched Operation Ceasefire, aimed at feeding street children, sending them to school, and tackling teenage violence and cultism. His initiatives have inspired many to pursue excellence, and his mentorship continues to nurture a generation of artists and leaders driven by faith, resilience, and purpose. He wrote a book with the same title. He wants to remain youthful and useful. Buchi Boy's youthful energy is undeniable, which is why many young Christians and gospel artists feel comfortable sharing their challenges with and learning from him. Despite his age, Buchi often remarks that he feels as young as ever, even joking that recent pictures don't reflect how youthful he feels inside. His self-presentation and demeanor reflect this vibrancy, not just youthful at heart, but outwardly as well. Preferring to be called boy, which is a Jamaican way of saying boy, he sees himself as forever young, blending effortlessly with the younger generation. At 60-something, he humorously claims to feel 16, which explains why so many young people flock to Culture Yard. His accessibility, wisdom, and encouragement make him a beloved figure, continually inspiring and guiding the next generation. Which of Buchi's 10 success secrets resonates the most with you? The gospel is not for Sunday morning alone. Subscribe and turn on your notifications for more stories that inspire good ideas and ignite good emotions like this one. All Success Story NG videos are produced by T-Bag Media